It is so rewarding to get this shot set up finally the way I want to. I figured out how to set up the receiver on the camera, just slid right into the horseshoe. Got this microphone that I'm using now, and I think this sounds the best at 3 out of 6. It just makes it not as staticky, but it still gets soft, so it's pretty nice. But I'm learning so much as I'm trying to just make content for myself and for Wicked as well. Just setting up and learning the ins and outs of what needs to be done on all fronts. Like, I think I want to serve as inspiration to show some of the behind the scenes. Like, you don't just get from point A to point B. It's oftentimes you're working on a lot of little things that end up into one. Like the clip that I had to just show how I got this set up, that was just one thing. Then I had to keep setting it up to play with the autofocus, see where it needs to be. Then I also had to figure out the whole microphone situation. And, no Spanish radio station today, so I'll see if I can find that clip, because it was just, I'm like, why is this not working? But now that I have the angle that I want, I have the idea, the place, like all the setup, it makes it worth it in the end. And the light that I have to play with is so much easier now because I have the windows in the back, so now the light's coming at me instead of the camera trying to take in the light from the background. So there's so many things that go into creating videos, fun, entertaining ones, the editing processes, and I'm just learning all these things for the first time. So it feels good to learn all these things, but at the same time, I'm also seeing how much effort it takes to get these things done. Like, it's not just that people make videos and put them out. People take their time to give us something of value. And what the value out of it is always variable, but people put in effort most of the time. I mean, even low effort is effort. But I'm just changing. And that was something I just watched in a video, like, you gotta leave some of you in there, some of your style. I tangent often. Sometimes I can bring back to the original point, but sometimes it just seems to not get back to what I was trying to say. So that is my tangent on tangents. But this is a video that's just really talking about the setup. There's really a lot of behind the scenes that go into making the final production. And that's the part that we don't often get to see, get to watch. And I don't know if it's because it lacks the entertainment value or if it's not necessarily what people are looking for. We'll see how that actually just sounded as well, with me not holding it. But the entertainment value is a huge, huge portion to it. And if you don't take the time, I'm tangenting again. As someone who doesn't always know everything that it takes to do exactly what I want to do, you gotta try things out to see how it's done. So watch as I set my camera up to get this exact shot. From that shot you just saw, that was actually set up and helped me record the first shot that you watched. So there's so many things that people are doing to get things looking just right, just for things to look right for us to enjoy their content. I am wondering where all the static is coming from because I just took this off and for some reason I still have static. Or I am wondering where all the static is coming from because I just took this off and for some reason I still have static. Or So, one of the biggest problems I've had so far is being able to get sound up to my standards. It just keeps having issues. The other day, it was on a Spanish radio station. So, for the first time seemingly, it seems we have success. It actually did work. Right now I'm trying to see if it sounds a little better with more gain. It may sound like there's a little more static in the last one, so now I'm going down to 3 out of 6 gain to see if it sounds a little better. Oftentimes these videos are just tests to see what works. You know, if I get it like this, does it sound better here? It's just on the desk sitting. Excuse me. But if I turn up the gain, does it make it better at this distance? Right now, for the sake of just seeing how this sounds where it's at, I just want to see how it sounds putting stuff down on the desk, reaching over by it, stuff like that. Let's see if there's music playing behind it even. All this is so fun because it's just testing its information, it's figuring out how to do it. A lot of times people don't get to do that.
I don't understand it, tell me how could you be so low?
Cool. Alright, so right now we're testing to see how it sounds me moving around in the room. Let's just see how it sounds with me over here, reaching, talking, grabbing over here, trying to just keep the voice around, but then also with keeping the door closed, seeing if there's any less echo, because this is all sample research, and this makes a lot of sense to do. Alright, now, so I've turned down the gain 1 level on the receiver to see if it is any less staticky sounding, see how it sounds with me moving around the room as well. To be quite honest, it didn't sound like it got much less, any less static. It sounded the same equivalent. Gain 5 out of 6 might just take the lead, might just take the cake of it all. It sounds a little better that way. Now let's just see if gain 4 out of 6 sounds any better this way without of it, with it at distance. And like that, you have a kind of basic breakdown understanding of how this kind of all works. These are the type of things that I could share in the future if I really wanted to. Showing the beginnings, the filmography behind it all. I need to stop deleting all the videos because if I'm making it, I can do something with it, show all the failures, everything like that, because it really shows people it's possible. Like, I don't know any of it, but it feels like I know it all because I'm so excited to learn it. So that's a great feeling to have. I think there's that part on the learning curve, and I'm finally starting to get to that part on the learning curve where it's fun to learn again after I felt like I knew a good amount, but I really don't know as much as I think I do, so I'm just going to keep learning. You don't just get it done. It doesn't just happen. Effort is a real thing that you have to put in. You know, if everyone wanted to just do things and did it, I don't think doing things would be as fun, but when you have to learn, trial and error, see what it is, tweak it, figure it out, it's a much more fun way of doing things. So, even what I'm doing right here, right now, is trying things out, doing things in a different way. It's all in a way where I'm not paying anyone to learn how to do things that they may have not had to teach anyone. Like, inherently, knowledge does not cost anything but the effort to learn it. Like, there's no transaction that happens in the brain that you need to spend to learn something. So, it's a very interesting concept to me. And then also, right here, if I want to get these other shots, throw in another video, I'm able to do that. I got this little camera, I got this phone holder, and I got this little handheld tripod. It's kind of broken, but I'm able to put it up and set it up just perfectly like this. And to get that shot, I was able to use this right here. So this leg broken, but I'm still able to get some pretty cool shots.
Look right for us.
4 months later, I'm currently watching the video and got to edit it. So basically I just want to finish the video here. Currently my camera is available, but I'm using my phone since I don't have my stand that helped me set up that original shot. But since I already showed this shot, it really did help getting this shot back in. So that's a 20/20 play or something like that. But all in all, 4 months later, I'm feeling good. I've grown, and I'm really happy to do this series. And it's like watching yourself is so trippy, because it's like, that's me, those are my thoughts, that's what I have to say, and now I just get to share it with you guys. And this is just the first video of many in the series, but if you made it this far in the video, thank you for watching. This has been a really cool first video in this series, and I'm excited to see what comes after this.